such an honor to be here today. When they chose me, I thought, what an honor. And here I am. So, I want to tell you a little bit about why I'm here. Okay. First of all, though, I'd like to thank WKU for this wonderful celebration. And on behalf of all the students and all the graduates, I would like to thank the many instructors that put their time and their experience, and above all, their knowledge to help us acquire this diploma today. I graduated from high school in 1965. During that and after high school, I attended cosmetology classes and I became a hairdresser. In December, I started to work, December of '65. I've worked now for 57 years, styling and cutting hair. Those of you who have acquired skills in math have quickly figured out that I'm 75. I started classes at OCC in 1993. Still, I was working full time and I could only take one class a semester. I wanted to take psychology classes to try to understand some of the problems that my customers were having. And after all, I'm like a bartender. They vent to me every day, especially the clientele that you've had over 50 years. You've gone through several of their generations. A lot of stuff happens. So when I took the psych class that was available, I took everything I could. I took all the psych classes. And then I began history classes. I was amazed at what I did not know. And then I fell in love with history. People ask me all the time, why are you going back to school at your age? After much thought, I realized how incredibly important knowledge was to me. The instructors were so brilliant, and I had a desire to learn as much as I can. I wanted to learn as much as I can before this journey on life that we have. And life has taught me an awful lot, but I needed more. We all need more. Never think you know all you need to know, because you never get too old to learn something new every day. In ending, I would like to share with you a speech that was written back in 1997. That speech was never given, but she put it on the internet and it went viral. Some of you have probably already heard the speech, and it will bring back some memories, but some of you maybe have never heard this speech. The speech is called Wear Sunscreen by Mary Schmitz. If I could offer you only one tip to the future, sunscreen would be it. The long-term benefits of sunscreen have been proven by scientists, whereas the rest of this advice has no basics or reliable other than my own meandering experiences. I will dispense this advice now. Enjoy the power and beauty of your youth. Oh, never mind. You will not understand the power and beauty of your youth until it faded. But trust me, in 20 years, you'll look back at photos of yourself and recall in a way you can't guess how much possibility lay before you and how fabulous you really did look. You're not fat as you imagine. Don't worry about the future or worry, but know that worry is as effective as trying to solve an algebra equation by chewing bubble gum. The real troubles in your life are apt to be the things that never crossed your mind, the things that blindside you at 4 p.m. on an idle Tuesday. Do one thing every day that scares you. Sing. Don't be reckless with other people's hearts. Don't put up with people who are reckless with yours. Don't waste your time on jealousy. Sometimes you're ahead, sometimes you're behind. The race is long, and in the end, it's only with yourself. Remember compliments that you receive, but forget the insults. If you succeed in doing all this, please tell me how. Keep your old job letters. Throw away your old bank statements. Stretch. Don't feel guilty if you don't know what you're going to do with your life. The most interesting people I know didn't know at 22 what they wanted to do with their lives. Some of the most interesting 40-year-olds I know still don't. Get plenty of calcium. Be kind to your knees. You'll miss them when they're gone. Maybe you'll marry, maybe you won't. Maybe you'll have children, maybe you won't. Maybe you'll divorce at 40. Or maybe you'll dance the funky chicken on the 75th wedding anniversary. Whatever you do, don't congratulate yourself too much or berate yourself too much. Your choices are half chance, and so are everybody else's. Enjoy your body, use it every way you can. Don't be afraid of it or what other people think of it. It's the greatest instrument you'll ever own. Dance, even if you don't know where to dance, but just in your living room. Read the instructions, even if you don't follow them. Do not read beauty magazines. They will only make you feel ugly. Get to know your parents. You never know when they'll be gone for good. Be nice to your siblings. They're your best link to your past and the people most likely to stick with you in the future. Understand that friends come and go, but with the precious few, you should hold on. Work hard to bridge the gaps in geography and lifestyle, because the older you get, the more you'll need the people who you knew when you were young. Live in New York City once, but leave before it makes you hard. Live in Northern California once, but leave before it makes you too soft. Accept certain inalienable truths that the prices will rise, politicians will philander, you too will get old, and when you do, you'll fantasize that when you were young, that the prices were reasonable, politicians were noble, and the children respected their elders. Respect your elders. Don't expect anyone to support you. Maybe you'll have a trust fund, maybe you'll have a wealthy spouse, but you never know whether either one might run out. Don't mess too much with your hair. So by the time you're 40, you will look 85. Be careful whose advice you buy, but be patient with those who supply it. Advice is a form of nostalgia. Dispensing it is a way of fishing in the past from the disposal and wiping it off, painting over the ugly parts, and recycling it once more for whatever it's worth. But trust me on the sunscreen. Thank you.